All life on Earth has evolved over millions of years to adapt to daily cycles of light and darkness. Many nocturnal species have adapted to use the cover of natural darkness to carry out important activities like feeding and migrating. When we introduce artificial light, it can impact on these species. Light pollution can disorient organisms or even affect ecological processes like the availability of food. It can stop turtle hatchlings finding the ocean and stop fledgling seabirds learning to fly if their nests never get dark. Light pollution affects a wide range of organisms in many different ways, but its impacts can be mitigated. For this reason, the Department of Agriculture, Water and the Environment developed national light pollution guidelines for wildlife. They provide a framework for assessing and managing the impacts of light pollution on wildlife and are built around best practice lighting design principles and a risk-assessed and adaptive management approach. To reduce light pollution, we need to ask, what is the purpose of the light? In many cases, it's to provide for human safety. Nothing in the light pollution guidelines for wildlife removes the obligations for human safety, but where there are competing requirements for lighting, creative solutions may need to be found. The light pollution guidelines promote 6 best practice light design principles. Start with natural darkness. Use adaptive smart controls for lighting. Only light the intended area or objects. Use the lowest intensity lighting appropriate for the task. Use non-reflective surfaces and use lights with little or no blue wavelengths. When artificial light is likely to affect a protected species, the light pollution guidelines recommend a risk-assessed and adaptive management approach to light management. The guidelines can be found on the Department of Agriculture, Water and the Environment's website. Talk to your community, share this information and consider what you can do to minimise light pollution for our natural environment.